Y'all, it's Talking It Up Tuesday, and little switch up today. We are not going to do terrible theater, because I can't really think of anything to do as a skit for Thanksgiving. Um, I may do something else later when I get home. We'll see how I feel and if I remember. But I am going to share with you something different. I did do tie-dye last Wednesday and did not share that I did it or share what it was. It's very basic, but it came out pretty darn cool. So I guess you could call it tie-dye Tuesday. Maybe I should put that instead of terrible theater, because the terrible theater thing is really hard to do, and I don't have like the right setup, camera angle, etc. for it. So I may switch terrible theater or something else. I don't know. We will see. Now Christmas will be easy to come up with one for. Um, Thanksgiving is a little bit more difficult because it's not. It's a big holiday, but there's not like really any traditions except for family getting together. And, well, if family members don't get along, then fights break out. We all know how that goes. Uh, so, yeah. And like I said, it's difficult to set up to record them. So that may be a thing put on the back burner, and I may switch um, those Tuesdays with something else. If I can come up with something else. I mean, I guess I could do a tie-dye project every week and just show it on that Tuesday. Problem is needing a day where it's not raining, or, well, that last Wednesday was a little rainy in the morning, so the air stayed damp. So basically what I had to do was do the shirts, leave them out there for a little bit, and then when I brought them in, yeah, they're still damp. Okay, I got an idea. We have a fan in the bedroom. Just hook them up to the fan so that they dry enough that I can iron them and then wash them. So yeah, in all intents purposes, that's... Yeah, maybe we should just switch it to tie-dye Tuesday. Kind of feeling that. Because, I mean, I could do the theater thing eventually. Maybe, hopefully, when I get better equipment or whatever, but I might just do tie-dye Tuesday. Because I need to make some Christmas theme tie-dye shirts. And now, I don't know if it was just psychological, like in my head kind of thing with those gummies yesterday, but yesterday was not a bad day. I didn't have to do exceptions, well, except cover. And I did go in the freezer a couple times because there weren't really any picks I could do. And everybody else hates going into the freezer. I do too, but I'll do it so that nobody else has to do it. Because I'm pretty good at, since I was Cap 1, I'm good at finding it. So, aside from that, I think I got stuck doing more GMDs than anything else, which is not surprising for this time of year. There's been a lot of them dropping the system for people ordering Christmas presents or whatever. To be delivered that way. Also, if you remember the other weekend, for anyone that plays Pokemon Go, we had the wild area. And since my buddy at work is an ambassador for Delaware and Maryland, they had an event thing, and they had a ton of pins left, and they gave him like 200 of them to give out. And he's like, "You want one?" I'm like, "Heck yeah." I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it, but it is a pretty freaking awesome pin. So it's like, hey, I have official piece of Pokemon Go merchandise. I'll take it. That's awesome. Um, but yeah, for this week at least we'll be switching to tie-dye for Tuesdays. And I have it like I have a whole thing full of shirts that I could tie-dye, so I guess doing a couple of those for those Tuesdays. Maybe we'll do Christmas ones. I don't know. I mean, I'm planning to do that anyway, but like we can do. Maybe I can just do both. Tie-dye Tuesday. It's just gonna go under tie-dye creations for now until I fully figure this theater thing out, because it is kind of a struggle, and with the holidays, it's gonna make it hard. I forgot to get freaking insoles again, so my foot is hurting, but it's like oof, and what makes it worse is my 3-day stretch I'm in the middle of now because I will be working tomorrow instead of having off, but I have off Thursday. So Thursday we've pretty much established we are not going anywhere for Thanksgiving because he has to work a few hours because of his deal at work of working the few on Thursday and then having off until the following Tuesday, which is better. And I think everybody would agree with it. Now, the only issue with tomorrow is doing the wheel. There's a couple things on the wheel that take a bit of time. So, when it is a holiday or a random day that I have to work, like the what's the prize? A lot of times if there's one of those dig kits, they take a while to bust open, and I don't have really the time to go and do it, or the energy for that matter. So the Wednesdays that I either have to work or it's a holiday, we will just do Would You Rather. So there's plenty of Would You Rathers probably for Thanksgiving. So I will look into that, and I will do at least one or two of them, maybe, for tomorrow instead of spinning the wheel. But like I said, once we hit 1,200, we will add Y. Because I have quite a few things already listed. Why the hell is this even a thing? It's like 2 of them are already, why is this even necessary? But yeah, I took pictures of them because they are actually products you can buy. And I was like, why did you make this? It's stupid. It's ugly. Whatever. There's no point to it. Literally no point to doing this. So yeah, I have a couple Ys. Or maybe we can add to that, why did they get rid of? Because there's some amazing things that have been made in the past. And we look back and we go, man, I miss that. Why did they ever get rid of it? I guess I could put the creepy girl and make her know. Why did they stop making it? Because kids were burning themselves. Well, they weren't fucking careful, and they weren't obviously being monitored by their parents. I use mine so fucking much. And my mom's, which is probably even more of a burn hazard because it's an open top thing maker. I never burn myself, ever. I was extremely careful with it, but then again, that toy was more meant for boys, and boys are a lot more reckless than girls, just saying. It is what it is. I'm just going to state the facts on that one. I was always careful with it. I never freaking burned myself, and even if I did, I didn't act like a freaking pussy about it. Because the boys obviously did. And that's why they stopped making it. It's a safety hazard. Well, yeah, some of the freaking playground equipment is a safety hazard. What do you fucking want? We all know that. We didn't give a shit. It was fun. Being a little reckless is fun. And now it's like there's too much catering to kids' whininess. It's like, yeah, now you know why why there's more fucking Karens. Because you cater to their whininess and they're gonna whine about stupid shit that there's no need to whine about. That's why we have so many damn Karens nowadays. This is like the Jeff Foxworthy thing. Um, was it about the toaster or something? It's like, let him pull it on his head a few times, he'll learn. I forget what it was. We had a Jeff Foxworthy tape that had a bunch of his. It had some of the "You Might Be a Redneck" jokes, and then there was some other comedic stuff in there. But it was like, I love Jeff Foxworthy's humor. It's so perfect and it's so accurate. Shit never gets old. Jeff Foxworthy's amazing. I was gonna say I could just use this tie-dye, but I think this tie-dye kit, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save this bad boy for Valentine's Day because, well, it is shades of pink. We'll keep this one and we'll just use it for Valentine's Day. I think that's a very good idea. We'll do a Valentine's shirt with this kit. And then that can be our tie-dye Tuesday. Yeah, I think we'll just switch it to tie-dye. The skits I have are good. It's just, I almost feel like they need to just go under the hand puppet joke thing. And I need a day where I actually have more time, if that makes sense, to really finagle with, instead of like last minute hurry up, try to set it up just to get the angles right and all that shit. I need a little more time to figure the whole thing out. So yeah, I think we'll just do tie-dye Tuesday. And I do have plenty of red, so I can definitely do I do have red and green, so I can definitely do something Christmas related. But you're getting tie-dye today. It is not fall related. I mean, you've already seen Stu's. I did not make myself a leaf one. But I took a couple old shirts and kind of covered up the stain, so to speak. In fact, I probably will be wearing one of them today. I'm not going to wear this. I mean, I could. This is old as fuck. This is from the 90s. And let me tell you something. Here's proof that they don't make shit like they used to. This sweatshirt's a little bit worn on the inside. Well, as you can see, the letters are no longer solid white. They are cracked from years of wearing it, and most of mine's been wearing it to bed. I never really wore it out in public. It was actually my dad's, and then he didn't want to wear it anymore, so he gave it to me. So I was like, all right, well, it's a bedtime shirt for me. It's perfect. It's still comfortable. It's not the softest on the inside, but I will say its thickness, for the most part, for a sweatshirt, has held up decently well for the amount that it's been worn. And yes, my dad used to work at hers. My uncle used to work at hers. They're twin brothers. They both used to work at hers. They did different jobs. Now, dad was actually in charge of putting Christmas lights up eventually. And hers actually sent him and his partner on the job to Longwood Gardens to get ideas. Now, I know hers has gone a lot more basic over the years from what dad and his buddy used to do, but they basically paid for them and the families to go. So that is literally the only time that I've been to Longwood Gardens for Christmas. Now, this year, since mom has the passes, you still have to make an appointment for events like that. So December 5th in the evening, which is a Friday, she will be taking Munchkin and I. I don't know if dad's going with us or not. It'd be nice, but we'll see. And then, yes, there will definitely be plenty of pictures, if not videos. Well, if nothing else, it'll be video compilation of pictures of their display. So, um, in fact, the past couple of years, we haven't even gone through hers, and they always have their stuff up ready to roll by Thanksgiving, and it stays up until the January 1st. So, I might try to make a thing of going this year. I don't know. And driving through it. I'd like to be able to drive through it and actually get a video, but that's kind of hard. Um, there's not an easy way to set your phone up in a car and record stuff, and you would definitely want the window open so you're not getting like window splatter, like whatever, like spots or whatever on the window in the video. So yeah, this is kind of a hard one to do. You almost need a motorcycle to slowly drive through it and record. But yeah, that's well, it's another day of work. Will I do exceptions? That is the question. I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, it may, like I said with the gummies, maybe it's psychological, but like yesterday was not a bad day. And I'm like, I think part of it you have to put in your mind that you have to have a little bit more of a positive mindset. Now, I always say go into every day expecting the worst, because at least if something bad happens, then you're just like, oh, okay, whatever. It was a shitty day. I was expecting it, so it's fine. It's not as bad as if I was in a good mood and somebody fucking ruined it. That's just how I view things. I know it's a little fucked up, but honestly, it works. It does work. So if going into every day with a positive mental attitude does not work for you, then try my method. Because you may find it just work better. And I don't think anybody else will give you, like, tell you that option to try that. But I always go into every day expecting the worst. And then when it's not too bad, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Could have been a lot worse. Or even if it was bad, no, it could have been worse than this. You know. And even the girl that was doing exceptions, like, I asked her, I was like, well, if you need help, just let me know. If it gets out of hand, I'll grab a printer and do it. Like, I'll jump in. I told her, I was like, I'll at least do the frozen, because I know y'all hate going in there, and I don't mind. I know what the boxes look like. I've done enough frozen on Cap 1 that I know what most of the shit looks like. So, like, for me, it's easy to find stuff usually. Unless they go switching the damn boxes up. That's the worst. It's like you get used to what a box looks like for a certain product, and you're like, oh, I can find that one easy. And then they go and change it up, and you're like, motherfuckers, stop changing the damn box. Leave the box alone. I don't care if the package is different. When in doubt, scan it and find out. That's how I roll. And I tell people that all the time. Like, it may not look like what your screen is showing you. It may have the old picture in your screen, but they may have changed the package on it, and we just haven't updated it in our system yet. When in doubt, scan it and find out. It's no longer count, because it used to count against us if we scan the wrong thing. Now it doesn't anymore. And it's like, well, yeah, because they change packaging, and we're trying to hurry up and pick stuff. That's kind of not fair. It's like, it's not our fault they go and change the fucking packaging on shit. Pisses customers off too, and I don't blame them. Like, leave the shit alone. It's kind of funny how you can look at a product that you know has been around for a long time, and usually if you Google it, it'll show the progress of that packaging over the years and how much it's changed. And it's like, is there really a need to to pay to fucking change packaging? Like, is it really a necessary thing to get people to buy? Like, I don't think so, honestly. Regulars will continue to buy stuff as long as they know they like it or it works. Like, I never understood that whole concept of, let's change the packages. And then it ends up pissing the old timers off that are used to buying it and used to what it looks like. But I know they're trying to reach a new audience. It's like, no, if it's meant to reach a new audience, an older person who's used it forever will tell the younger person, hey, try this. It may work for you. Duh. There's not complete lack of communication in the world. Good lord. Y'all act like there is. Like, I know communication sucks. But it's not dead yet. Thankfully. Because it's like, what was one shampoo that's what, a couple of shampoos that have been around forever? Prel has been around for fucking ever. And honestly, I don't think they changed the package on that very much. And then, what is it, Infusium 23 or whatever it is, that's been around forever. Pert Plus, that's been around forever. There's a few shampoos that have been around for a long time. I still remember like they were yesterday. And like a lot of the packaging has changed a little bit. But they didn't like some companies just drastically change it, and there's just no need for that shit. Your regulars will keep buying it. Chill ya butt. Anyway, I took this longer than I meant to. But at least it's not as long as yesterday's vlog. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for being here. And I will see you guys in the next video. May have a random one too in there. Kind of like expected. Hope y'all have your Thanksgiving stuff ready, because this, between today and tomorrow, are the days when people are going to get pissed off if we run out of shit. It's like, oh well, guess what? Not our problem. You waited till the last minute.